Okay guys, I'm just showing you how to train on a walk. I know I've been showing some of the poor behavior, but my dad got a couple of boxes of the milk bones because we don't have freezer space for me to make treats, but when we move into our own house, I hope to be able to make a bunch of treats ahead. So we've been saving bottles like this. We have bigger ones. This is like the smallest one, and it's perfect for taking on a walk. So I have their training treats in here, and you can change them out for whatever you want. If you want to make them last a little longer, you snap it in half. And so our neighbors seem to be deep frying a turkey outside, and we know from past experience that there might need to be a little reminder in recall training if we smell something good. So I'm hoping that the treats will be a good incentive. See this? I just put this treats up like on my arm and started unscrewing the top. This is how you train your dog. I'm trying to snap it with one hand. Oh, I hold the video. It's not working very well. Okay, they're gonna each just get one. So the way that I like to train, and especially because they're so huge, and I am only 5 feet tall, is that the way that I like to train is positive reinforcement, and then sometimes just ignoring the negative stuff, sort of like how a woke parent would parent their kids. And I'm kind of laughing while I'm saying that. My parents believed in spanking. I got lots of spankings when I was small. Hi. But then I went on to be a teacher and a nanny, and I had to learn how to manage children without spanking, and I got pretty good at it. And it's funny how much the two worlds intersect. Like, they're very different. I certainly don't consider and dogs to be human, but yet so similar in like how you go about raising them. So, all right. See how fast we got a slobber monster over here? Here, have the treats. I'm just trying to do this with only 2 hands. Good girls! Good girls! You're doing so good! So their mother's breeder, she gave me this bit of golden advice as far as teaching them to walk. I want to say it was a walk on a leash or something. You get bits of chicken. So you can go to Walmart or a place like that where they sell rotisserie chickens. I want to say Costco sells them, maybe a grocery store. And when the rotisserie chicken is like a day old or so, and they don't want to, it's not so fresh anymore, then they put it on sale, and you can get sale rotisserie chicken and pick it off the bones. And time to do another round of treats. You can get, yeah, did you hear me say treats? Yeah, treats. You can get sale rotisserie chicken. Here you go. Good girls. And take it off the bone, put it in a bag with see, so I put the cat back on. I showed Zelly that my hand was empty. You guys ever do that thing where you have to show your dog that your hand is empty after you're giving them treats so they believe you? Anyway, so you put the meat in a baggie and walk with it. So walk with your dog beside you, and every so often you just give them a treat, give them some meat. Well, I like to work smarter, not harder. So I discovered hot dogs. Hot dogs are great. They love them, and you can really easily slice up a whole pack. Yeah, good job staying close to me, girls. Good job. You're doing so good. Should we have another treat? All right, good job. We've been working on sitting for treats, and we practiced laying down. I tried to do the rollover, but I think we need to be separate for that because they didn't quite remember it, and they sit like they hang out so close together. Yes, was that delicious? Just put the cap back on. Yeah. So hot dogs work great for that training when you're first training on a leash. For my purposes here, I specifically like living in the country because it gives my dogs the freedom to exercise off leash, which means it's like more happy for them to get the exercise that they need without me draining myself completely. What would be even better than this is having a fenced in field, which is what I intend to have. Eventually, when we get a proper barn and a fenced in field for them to run their little hearts out. So one of them just disappeared. She's over there. See if you can see her. Tried zooming in. Look how nicely camouflaged. Good girl. Okay, she came back, so I'm gonna give her a treat. Yeah, I'm gonna give her a treat. A treat for you. Does Zuri want a treat? Sorry for the shaky camera. Sally tried to nab that one, girl. That was your sister's. Did you guys see that? She put her mouth around it. She got some on my hand too. But I didn't let it go. I saved it for you, Zuri. Yeah. So coming up here is gonna be, let's see where we lost her to the deer leg search. Maybe we already passed it. I think she went up that bank somewhere a while back. So anyway, so being that I'm staying with family, I'm not going to fill their fridge and freezer with hot dogs. And so my dad was kind enough to get milk bones, so that's what we're using. And they seem to like these ones. He was so sweet. He was even like sitting there reading reviews to figure out what treats to buy. Alright, this would be a good time to practice recall because they found like a scent or something. Good girl, come on. Good girl, way to catch up with me. Good girl. When Zuri's done using the bathroom, come on, Zuri. You're the one. You're the one. Good girl. Good girl. You want an extra little piece because you were here first? Good girl, I love you. Okay, it's about time to turn around. What do you guys think? I say we turn around and keep the good behavior where it's at. All right, come on. Let's go back home. Come on, Zuri. Good girl, Zoe. Good girl. Good girl. I feel like Zelly kind of has the temperament of a show dog. Like, she would happily walk beside me. No, Zeldy. Hey, come on. Zuri. See, she's trying to escape up that hill again. Good girl. This is what I mean. This is training in action. Good Good girls. All right. See? So she already knew that I was giving out treats today and I had them with me. So when she had the offer of coming back, she probably had a pretty good idea that she would get a treat out of it. And so she listened. So I feel like just, oh, baby, you're about to. Did you think about that, but then you came back? Are you coming back, Zuri? Zuri, are you coming back? Good girl. Did you see her think about escaping and then come back? Good girl. Good girl. I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you. Good job. Yeah, good motivated doggies. Good job. All right, let's keep walking. So, good job. So I feel like topping up their training, right? So like I have to take accountability if I've gotten a little bit lax and I haven't been offering the positive reinforcement that they were used to, and then they start thinking, oh, I don't have to do this, you know what I mean? So I think she hears the leaf blower at our house. It's leaf day, which means free mulch for Zuri and Zelly's yard, where the grass gets killed. Well, I can't give a treat after that. Now we are getting close enough to home that if they decided to take off in the woods, I'd be okay with it probably. If it was that way towards home. But they're doing pretty good about staying by the driveway. So yeah, just when you get a Mastiff, you have to be aware of how ugly things can get when they forget their manners or they get locked in on a fight for whatever reason. And then you have to have the capacity to be able to top up their manners training. What'd you find? Did you see how Zelly stopped to wait and see if it was okay? Oh, there's a little bit of icky looking water down there. Their dad used to really like to drink water. So see, I allowed it, and so there they go in the woods. See if you guys can see them. Oh, they're coming back. See how long it takes them to pop out of the woods somewhere. I think they might be going back up to their original trip. Good job! You found me! Good job! And of course it's Zelly first. Does Zelly want a treat? Yes? Does Zelly want a treat? Good girl. Zuri! Come here, Zuri. Let's practice. Zuri! Yes, I know you're here, Zelly. Zuri! Huh. All right, we're gonna ignore her and we're gonna keep walking and she's gonna show up in just a little bit, all right? How about that? Oh, I hear. What did I say? What did I say? Yes. There she is, finally. And then you get an extra one because you were here. All right. You see, guys? That's Alyssa Black's training method for giant animals. So like for example, my grandpa was a beef cattle farmer, and I intend to have some beef eventually. And probably for them, being even bigger than a Mastiff, it'd be kind of similar. Like, you would get them to trust you, and if they're not wanting to move where you want them to move, and if you're not strong enough to make them move, then just wait, like, block off their exit and wait till they get a little bit bored and move on their own. Make it easier on yourself. I believe in working smarter, not harder. And that doesn't mean that you are lazy, that just means you have more time to do more stuff. And I love to do lots of stuff. I'm like a serial entrepreneur. But watch how often they look back and check with me to see where I'm at and see if they can maybe get a treat. But I think my neighbors are deep frying a turkey, so I gotta keep an eye on them. Yeah. I think my dad is trying out somebody's leaf blower. It's not his, but he sure does like it. Yeah. See her checking out the threat. Good job. Alright. Do you girls want to have one more and cut the video off? Come on, girls. Who wants a treat? Who wants a treat? Your sister's heading for some water. Good girl, Zelly. You've been the star today. Stand right with me. Alright, your sister didn't show up, so you can have hers. Alright, I'm going to cut the video off. See you guys later. Bye. Bye-bye.